Hello YouTube, iFixItAll here, Team iFixItAll. So I think the mower is fixed. The only thing that I did notice since my original oil change that I did to try to repair this problem where, hello chickens, where the left hydro gear ZT-2200 or EZT transmission, the non-serviceable variety. My symptom was after about 15 or so minutes, the left side would become inoperable. But after my repair work I did, which you backpedal the videos and take a look at what I did, it's a pretty simple repair on the interior of the transmission. You just gotta have some basic tools and be somewhat mechanically inclined, so to speak. But I did not have 20W50 oil. I had to hodgepodge up a recipe of my own to get thicker oil. So I noticed after both transmissions warm up, both transmissions uniformly aren't as aggressive as a bone cold system, so to speak. I notice I have more response, and as the machine warms up a little bit, the fluid itself, I'm going to end up swapping up to a thicker oil, just like the manual calls for 2050. But let's demonstrate. The left side is now functioning, and I'm ready to call the ball and say it's fixed. I did cut my grass, by the way. So that should be proof positive right there. And I did kick up a whole bunch of dirt clods too. I have an idea on that. I was going to talk to my local small equipment repair guy about how to prevent that. Of course, we don't care about none of that stuff around here. I wonder... There we go. See that? I was kicking up dirt, which is unacceptable if you're a company doing that work for people. But in my yard, I'm okay with it. All right, so again, what I need to do is I need to get the oil out that I mixed up, which was a hodgepodge of 1540 and some random gear oil I had laying around, and go with 2050 or something thicker. I'm going to call Hydro Gear and ask them, since the transmissions aren't exposed to combustion, like I'm talking about, like, just hypothetical, okay? You don't want to run gear oil in your car engine because it'll have sulfur deposits, and plus it'll jack up your oxygen sensor and all that garbage. But since there's no combustion going on inside the transmission, would it be okay to run something heavier than 2050? Because I think what's happening is those things get so hot that the viscosity is drastically affected. Because I noticed yesterday both transmissions were, as the transmissions warmed up, the response that I was having was a little less than when they're cold. Let's say 20% less, which is significant. And honestly, after I opened up this left-hand transmission, it was in really good shape. The only thing I had to do was sand off the face of the center section in 2 spots for the motor block and the oil block. I don't know what else could be wore out in there. So it has to be my oil recipe. All right, guys, you have a good day. See ya. Bye.